How long have you been at the commission?
I've been at the commission since 2005, 20 years.
Concerning the matter before court, please confirm whether that is your statement and further statement.
Yes, Your Honor.
The first one is dated?
The first one is dated 22nd November 2016.
And the further statement?
The further statement is dated 1st of February 2021.
With regard to this matter, what was your role?
My role as the Director of Investigation was to oversee the investigation into this matter. But more specifically, in regard to my statement, it is in regard to transmission of the mutual legal assistance documents, both to Serious Fraud Office of the UK and from Serious Fraud Office of UK to the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission.
What are you holding?
I'm holding a letter dated 4th November 2013, reference number AG/CONF/19/7A VOL1. The letter is addressed to Mr. Mumo Matemu, Chairperson of the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. It is from Githu Muigai, the Attorney General.
Prior to today, when was your first interaction? Did you interact with that letter?
Yes, I interacted with the letter, and I received this letter from the Chief Executive Officer of the Ethics and Anti-Corruption then, Mr. Halake Wako, and passed the letter to the investigating team that was dealing with this particular matter.
What was that letter forwarding to the commission, or what were you transferring to your investigators?
So, in summary, the Attorney General indicates that the FSO, it says, we are in receipt of a letter of request dated 2nd August 2013 from the United Kingdom Serious Fraud Office for mutual legal assistance in the investigation of suspected case of serious and complex fraud and corruption committed in England against Smith Ouzman Limited, S&O.
Thank you.
And the letter concludes by saying, in view of the circumstances of this matter, I hereby transmit to you a copy of the letter of request for your most appropriate action pursuant to Section 5 and Section 8, Subsection 2 of the MLA Act number 36 of 2011.
So what was it forwarding?
It was forwarding documents that indicated here. The payments were allegedly made to certain officials of the interim Independent Electoral Commission of Kenya and the local agents of S&O in Kenya, Trevi James Oyombra.
Thank you. And I'm referring the witness to MFI 108. Please tell the court what you're holding.
It is faint, but there's a better copy somewhere. Okay, the letter is addressed to the competent judicial authority of Kenya, and it seeks for preliminary letter of request for legal assistance in the matter of Smith Ouzman Limited. Yeah, that is it. And it is signed by the Central Authority of UK.
Thank you. I'm also referring the witness to MFI 106.
Your Honor, this is a letter from the British High Commission in Kenya, and it is seeking for a letter of request for judicial assistance. Letter of request for judicial assistance in respect of Smith and Ouzman Limited and others.
Thank you. These three documents, MFI 105, 106, 108. Upon receiving them, whom did you give it to?
I passed these documents to the investigating team, a team of investigators that were handling the investigations.
Thank you. 107.
Your Honor, the letter is dated 13th February 2014, and it is from the British High Commission, Upper Hill in Nairobi. Supplementary letter of request for judicial assistance in respect of Smith and Ouzman Limited and others.
Please confirm whether you interacted with that document.
I interacted with the document and forwarded and passed it on to the team that is investigating this particular matter.
Thank you. I'm finding the witness to Exhibit 109. Exhibit 110. And a new document, which I shall mark later.
Your Honor, the first document is from the Office of the Attorney General, dated 24th March 2015, addressed to Halake Wako, Chief Executive Officer of the Ethics and Corruption Commission.
That's Exhibit 109. Did you interact with that letter?
Yes, I interacted with the letter on 30th of March 2015. And
when you say interacted with the document on 30th March 2015, where do you get that information?
The letter came from the Chief Executive Officer, marked to me, and I marked to the investigating team on 30th of March 2015, in line with the...
And what was the document
speaking
about, and what does it relate to?
The letter relates to, it is supplementary letter of request for legal assistance in the matter of Smith and Ouzman Limited. What the Attorney General says is, I'm in receipt of supplementary letter of request for legal assistance of 18th June 2014 from the UK's Serious Fraud Office in the matter under referenced.
The AG was in receipt of a letter dated 18th June 2014.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Please tell the court what you're holding.
I'm holding a letter from the Home Office, that is the UK Central Authority, dated 18th June 2014, supplementary letter of request for legal assistance in the matter of Smith and Ouzman Limited.
I wish to mark the same as MFI 115. What was the document talking about?
The document says, please find enclosed supplementary letter of request for legal assistance issued by the Serious Fraud Office on 11th June 2014. I should be grateful if you would arrange for the request to be executed.
So MFI 115 was forwarding what?
It was forwarding enclosed supplementary letter of request for legal assistance issued by the Serious Fraud Office.
And what was it dated?
It was dated 18th of June 2014. The letter was dated 11th June 2014, Your Honor.
I'm showing the witness exhibit 110. Please tell the court what you're holding.
Your Honor, I'm holding a letter dated 11th June 2014, supplementary letter of request for judicial assistance. The letter is from the office of the letter is from the SF4, that is Serious Fraud Office, Director of Serious Fraud Office. It is addressed to the Office of the Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya.
What was it requiring, or what was it requesting?
It was requesting for various items or documents listed here. Do I read?
It's okay. That is found in which page of the document?
This is found on page 2 of the document.
Thank you, Your Honor. When you received these documents, exhibit 109, 110, and 115, you said whom did you forward the documents to?
I forwarded it to the person in charge of the forensic investigations, who is coordinating the team that was actually investigating the matter.
Apart from assisting the SFO within the investigations, could you clarify whether you assisted them or not?
We assisted them,
Yes.
and we also sought assistance from them,
The commission sought assistance from SFO.
from SF4, because there were two parallel investigations. We were doing our own investigation, while the FSO was doing their own investigation.
Now I'm showing the witness exhibit 113, exhibit 113. Please tell the court what you are holding.
I'm holding letter of request for mutual legal assistance in the criminal matter, investigations into allegations of bribery in the procurement and award of tender for printing of voting cards and examination papers awarded to Smith and Ouzman. The letter is dated 22nd January 2015, Your Honor.
When is the letter dated?
The letter is dated 22nd January 2014,
Yes.
signed by the CEO on 22nd January 2015, Your Honor. The date indicated at the top here, I think there may have been a mistake because the CEO has actually signed on 22nd January 2015 and not 22nd January 2014.
And when did the commission seek mutual legal assistance from SFO? Which year?
This was 2015,
2015.
January.
Thank you. And what was the investigations that the commission was doing? What were the kind of investigations?
The investigations was on the bribery and procurement, allegations of bribery and procurement challenges in the printing of voting cards.
Awarded to which company?
Awarded to Smith and Ouzman.
Did you receive a response from SFO?
We received, Your Honor.
What is Exhibit 111?
This is a letter from the Office of the Attorney General, dated 25th January 2016. It is on request for mutual legal assistance to the United Kingdom in respect of allegations of corruption in the procurement of printing contracts between Smith and Ouzman and the Interim Independent Electoral Commission, EACC.
Printing of?
18th of the
Printing of?
printing of contracts between Smith and Ouzman, comma, the Interim Independent Electoral Commission, comma, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, and the Kenyan National Examination Council.
Is that the response for your request?
That is the response.
So what was AG forwarding?
The AG was forwarded by this office to the Central Authority of the United Kingdom in relation to the above captioned letter. We are now in receipt of their response, together with the evidence gathered by them, which we hereby forward hard copies of statements and evidence, as well as password protected CD for your further and necessary action.
Thank you. I'm showing the witness, Exhibit 111A.
I thought that's what we were looking at.
That was Exhibit 111, Your Honor. There's 111, then there's 111A. Yes, Your Honor.
This one is dated 27th October 2016. It is from SFO. So this is letter of request dated 27th October 2016.
Thank you. And what was it forwarding?
It was forwarding two items, documents as identified in the attached schedule below, contained on one encrypted disk, and then the second one is witness statements of one Emma Laxton, which is dated 5th October 2016.
The second document in Exhibit 111A.
Your Honor, this is dated 4th of January 2016. It is also from SFO, and it is forwarding. So what it says is, please find enclosed and encrypted disk containing the information in the schedule below and a hard copy of statement produced by Emma Laxton.
So the two letters forwarded, a CD and a schedule.
A CD which is password encrypted and a statement.
Also showing richness. Exhibit 111B for boy.
Yeah.
What is that?
This is a disk from Serious Fraud Office.
Let's clarify to court whether Exhibit 111, 111A, and 111B were the documents you received in your office.
Yes, Your Honor. These are documents I received from the CEO and gave to the investigating team.
There's a term, as an investigator, there's a term encryption. Encrypted. Yes?
Yeah.
What is your understanding of the word encrypted CD?
It is. It can only be, accessed or opened by using that particular password. So that means other people who do not have access to the password cannot access the information in that CD.
And I want to read the comments on the back of the CD.
Your Honor, it says, we have encrypted the material on this disk with self-decrypting archive SDA. This form of encryption will require you to run an application which will copy the content of the disk onto your hard drive or other media. It is not possible to access the material directly from the disk. The form of SDA is only compatible with Windows operating system.
So what does that statement refer? That CD?
The information basically says that the information can only be accessed through the use of the password, the encrypted password that was available at that time to only the people responsible.
You as Mr. Abdi, as the Director Investigations then, did you have this password?
No, I didn't have. We have the forensic, digital forensic investigators who deal with this matter. That is the only person who has the password and who can access the CD.
And as Mr. Abdi studied today, from 2013 to today, have you ever accessed that CD?
Never, Your Honor, not even once.
And why is that?
Because it is specifically for maintenance of the evidence and preservation of the evidence so that there is no tampering with the evidence within the CD.
Now I'm showing the witness Exhibit 114. What is Exhibit 114?
This is a letter dated 22nd April 2016 from the Chief Executive Officer of the Ethics and Corruption Commission to Honorable Professor Gideon Muigai, the Attorney General.
What is EACC requiring from the AG?
This is a supplementary letter of request for mutual legal assistance in the criminal matter, which is investigations into allegation of bribery in the procurement and award of tenders for printing of voting cards and examination papers awarded to Smith and Ouzman.
Okay.
So the letter is requesting the AG to to transmit the attached letter of request for mutual legal assistance to the United Kingdom through the United Kingdom Central Authority.
Do you clarify whether that letter, your request was sent?
Yes, Your Honor, there is a letter from the Attorney General to the United Kingdom dated 22nd April 2016.
Thank you. Did you receive a response for this supplementary request?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, as the Director, Investigations, I'm referring the witness to Exhibit 112A. 112A? What is 112A?
This is a letter dated 23rd November 2016 from the Office of the Attorney General to the Secretary/CEO of the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. Letter of request for assistance in the matter of Smith Ouzman Limited. So the letter is basically forwarding documents and a disk pertaining to the above investigation in the subject matter for the EACC's action.
Yes, Exhibit 112B for boy. What is that exhibit?
Your Honor, this is a disk CD from SF4.
With regard to those two exhibits, as the Director, Investigations, did you interact with them?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
How was the interaction?
I passed the document, I received from the CEO then, and I passed the documents to the investigating team.
With regard to Exhibit 112B, please confirm whether it's encrypted or not.
It is encrypted and it is indicated here, the instructions, Your Honor.
And as the Director General then to now the CEO EACC, have you ever yourself, have you accessed that CD?
No, Your Honor, I didn't have the password, so I did not access.
Apart from transmitting these documents from the CEO then to the investigating officer, did you participate in any other form in this matter?
Not in detail. It is just the supervision in terms of the many investigations that go on. As the Director Investigation, I interact with investigations at the supervisory level, not in detail as to doing the actual investigation.
No, that will be all for this witness.